So children, we are going to do today the letters of complaint, business letters of complaint. So earlier we had already done the letter of inquiry. So when we go for something, we first inquire about the details, like what, like how is it, or what does it cost, whether it will be durable or not, whether you'll get some discount on it or not, or the other, or other formalities you ask first. So after your inquiry is over, you get the product, you purchase it, you place order, and it comes at your home. And when you get the things, when the thing is with you, you start using it, and then you come across, then you find that it's not okay. Or sometimes you order for something, and the things don't reach you well in time. The order gets late, what you had ordered for, that thing doesn't reach you as per your requirement or as per your schedule. So right now we are going to discuss the letter of complaint about a delay in an order. So you ordered for something, but the that consignment has not reached you. So there has been a delay. So you'll be writing a letter of complaint. So here first make sure, like you should know this, like why are you writing this letter of complaint? The purpose of writing letter of complaint is not to cancel the order. Mind it, the purpose of writing a letter of complaint is not to harass that company, is not to insult that company, that they have not done the things as per your requirement. So the purpose of your writing a letter of complaint is to remind them that the order which you had placed, it has got late. So there might have been any reason for the delay in order from that company. Okay, that company did not dispatch your consignment uh, as per the schedule. So there might have been any problem, we don't know that. But right now our purpose of writing letter of complaint is to give them a sort of reminder. It is a sort of reordering. Okay, as we already discussed, like maybe the letter which in which you placed order, that letter might have got displaced, that letter might have they might have forgotten about this, or anything might have happened. But right now the purpose is to remind, is to give them a reminder, is to give them a reorder, so that you are not at loss. Okay, so the purpose is never to harass or insult, right? The purpose is to reorder, or the purpose is to remind them. So when you write, you should remember, first of all you should remember, like you should try to state your concern clearly. Mention what your purpose is. Provide sufficient information so your reader can find your order. So give them sufficient information regarding, like, what order you had placed, what was the date when you already placed the order, and what exactly were the details of the order. Date of your order, what had you ordered, or the other relevant details. For example, you had ordered for some books, like when did you order, what were the books which you had ordered, and what was the quantity of the books which you ordered. Okay, what were the latest editions you were expecting, you wanted them to send you. So provide sufficient information. So it's not that you're giving them a reminder regarding your regarding the order. So keep in mind that they might have missed, they might have displaced your previous letter, or they might not have they might not have given your order any priority. So right now you can give them all complete information. Okay, so give the date and tell exactly what you ordered. If necessary, this letter can function as a reorder document. Very important point. Repeat shipping instructions but not payment arrangements. Right? Request that the reader either send the merchandise or offer an explanation for the delay. So ask for. It's not that you have to be like you are totally under their control. It's not that you stand nowhere if they had not sent you your order as per the schedule. Their mistake is there, so that is also to be done. Ask them, the, ask them to send you the reason for the delay in the in the consignment. Ask them like, why has there been a delay? So request the reader either send the merchandise, like either they should dispatch the things at the earliest, or offer an explanation for the delay. This is very important. So maybe if they forgot for the first time to send your order, they can do the same thing again also. So ask them like either you send us the merchandise at the earliest, or you give us the explanation why there had been a delay. If you have sent money, request that it be returned cannot fill the if your order cannot fill the order, if their company cannot fill the order. So yes, one thing more, it's not that you always have to remain subservient to them. In the You can give them a warning kinds, like if your order cannot be done, if they cannot send your consignment well in time, then the money can be returned. You can see some other company, you may have some other way out, right? But this point should come in the end. After and During all this time, your tone should be very polite but stern. So when the time goes beyond the standard 6 to 8 weeks for delivery, mind it, you may need to send this letter. Be aware that a friendly reminder usually works better than criticism in these cases. So here are some examples of that kind of complaint. I am eagerly awaiting the arrival of 30 extra large tulip bulbs that I ordered on March 1. So see the first line, it's very positive also. It shows that still you want the things. It's not that you've started with the complaint exactly. You were also telling that I'm eagerly awaiting the arrival of 30 extra large tulip bulbs that I had ordered on March 1. Please see the enclosed copy of my order. So instead of again giving the complete details of like what you had ordered, when you had ordered, you can also say that please see the enclosed copy of my order. The bulbs were to arrive for fall planting, but it is already October 15. But and our ground in Kansas freezes about November 1. So the bulbs had to reach on October 15, and our ground, so that place, where these bulbs will go, that place gets frozen by November 1. I fear the bulbs may be lost in the mail. Please do everything possible to locate or reship the order. So even you've given a suggestion that maybe you might have done your job, but maybe on the way the bulbs got lost. I fear the bulbs may be lost in the mail. Please do everything possible to locate or reship the order so that I can plant them before it is too late. Got it? So this letter, this kind of, it's a complaint letter, but the writer is not at all complaining about, he's not at all criticizing the company. Number one, has, in a very positive note, he started that I'm still waiting. Then he pointed out everything, like the order was placed on this date and as per this schedule. So they were to arrive on this date, but they haven't arrived yet. And after this time, after 1st November, they will be of no use. Okay, if your tulip bulbs come by 1st November, then they would not be of any use. So here the writer is very smart. He is telling each and everything in such a way that the recipient would not mind anything. So I fear the bulbs may be lost in the mail. So he is nowhere blaming the company to whom he is writing the letter. So please do everything possible to locate or reship the order so that I can plant them before it is too late. Got it? So here tulip bulbs are what? These are the flowers. Tulips are flowers. So it was a very good specimen of writing a complaint letter. So learn the skills. Now see the letter number 2. Example. I realize orders must be So see this, I realize orders must be flooding in for your new spring line, but I have been expecting my shipment for over 2 weeks. I realize orders must be flooding in for your new spring line, but I've been expecting my shipment for over 2 weeks. So see the positivity in the writer's approach. He says that I'm very sure that you must be very busy uh, with your so much of work. You might be like sending consignments to various companies, but I am still awaiting my shipment for the last 2 weeks. I'm wondering what could have caused its delay. So no need to criticize them. So I'm wondering like how why this could have happened. What could have caused its delay? On March 30th, I ordered two pink and white baby body suits, sizes M and L. See the complete detail again he's giving. He's even mentioning like on which date did he order and what he ordered. I ordered two pink and white baby bodysuit sizes M and L, two lilac summer place dress 24 this and lilac jallis size 3. I understood the merchandise was to be sent to my home. Please send my order immediately before spring passes and I am forced to cancel my order. Got it, children? So this is an order of, it's a letter of complaint, but it seems to be less of complaint and more of reaffirmation of the reordering. It's more of reordering. It's more of a reminder. Got it? So forget those typical letters of complaint where you people, keep on complaining and keep on, talking about the negativities. So see these new ways. Now, example letter 3, specimen letter 3. So we are all talking about where your order got delayed. You ordered for something, but you did not get that consignment well in time. So your letters are regarding that, letters of complaint. Your catalog promises timely delivery, and my bank confirms that my check has been cashed. Wow, what a beginning. Your catalog promises timely delivery. So children, usually, uh, why do we place order with some company? What makes us like rely upon some company and we start making start placing order with them? Like first we ask them to send us their catalog, and basically on the basis of their catalogs only we decide as to whether we are going to place order with this company or not. And now but we haven't got that consignment well in time. So but your catalog was saying that your delivery is quite well in time, and my bank confirms that the check has been cashed. So you've taken the cash from, you've got the check cashed, and moreover the catalog you sent me earlier, that from there you promised that you'll be making very timely delivery. I'm concerned because my order has not arrived after 9 weeks. On November 12, I mailed an itemized order for form requesting 3 reams of your recycled 20 number bond copy paper and 2 cases of long security envelopes in off-white. So see the date and the details of what he had ordered. I requested that these items be shipped parcel post to my office at this. See the line again. I requested that these items be shipped parcel post to my office at 1600 Main, St. Springfield, KS 12345. So see the reminder. See how he's reordering the things. He's again giving all details, like I wanted the things to reach my office at this place. If the items have been shipped, please notify me and forward a tracking number. So if the items have already been shipped by you, then you notify me and forward me a tracking number. So if the order was not shipped, please refund my money immediately. So if the things have not been sent yet, then you can refund my money. I've always had good luck ordering office supplies from doors in the past. So he says like it's not only your company which is there with me. So I have already been having very good transactions done with this company called Doze in the past, and I hope we can continue to do the business. So if you not, then I will be able to have the good business with Doze. So this is also a very good specimen where the writer has even told the company that if you have been very careless in sending my consignment, then it's okay, you send my money back, and I'll be able to continue my business transaction with that company. If not you, then that company with which I had already been doing. But see the language. Nowhere does he write that if not you, then that company. So positivity should prevail in your letters. Got it? It's not that I'm making you people read the things only. Afterwards, you'll be writing all these letters, if not all. So I have shown you 3 specimens. One, two more we will read. And out of these 5, you will send me the assignment of any 3 letters done in your notebook. Okay, you have to expand these example letters into the complete letters, and you'll send me the assignment today, all of you. Okay, and those children who are present there, from them I'll be expecting the good response. Now see the example letter number 4. I'm getting concerned about my order for a new modem. So I'm getting concerned about my order for a new model. See the beginning. I placed the order on your website using my credit card 2 months ago on June 12th. My customer number is this and my name on the account is this. I requested that you ship the modem to me at this address. I ordered my modem through you because the price was so low. However, if you cannot get my order to me by this, please credit my account and I'll buy the modem locally. This is also a very brief account of a letter of complaint, but it is also okay. You can read it on your own again. Next is, I place an order for letterhead. I placed an order for letterhead and business cards for my new business 4 weeks ago. I placed an order for letterhead and business cards for my new business 4 weeks ago. I'm now meeting with clients and receiving orders, but have not yet received my stationery. So as you can see from my attached receipt, I paid extra for a rush order. Please call me immediately at this regarding the status of my order. I look forward to hearing from you. This is also good specimen. When you don't have any option, okay, if you want your order being done by this company, then you don't write like this that then please cancel my order. Okay. So another thing, write your letter step by step. State your concern clearly, giving your reader the benefit of doubt. So how in this previous, you people were told how to write this letter. Some children joined very late. For example, Gunjan Pargal. Why so late, beta?
Ma'am, I got disconnected and I have rejoined the class.
Okay.
My was from the start.
Okay, beta. It's okay. Yes, you were there. I got it. Is Karan Sharma in your class? Okay, so complain about a delay in an order. So we are talking about this complaint about a delay in order. So how to write this letter? There are 4 points. So these 4 points you might have seen that they were covered up in these examples which we have discussed right now. So how to write this letter? State your concern clearly, giving your readers the benefit of the doubt. So what does the writer mean by this? Let's see this. So example sentences for step 1. Could you look into the status of my order? Delivery of my order seems to be taking a long time and my bank says that the check I sent has been cashed. The spelling of check should be CHEQUE. Would you mind checking your records to see if it has been properly sent? I am still looking for that rush order I sent 6 weeks ago. Have you shipped my order? So these kinds of sentences are for state your concern clearly, giving your reader the benefit of doubt. So what your concern is, like, see, I did like this, but things from your side have not been done so far. Example phrases for this step one: I'm still looking for, I'm still awaiting, I'm getting concerned, we are very concerned about, as you can imagine, check has been cashed, could my order have been, has there been a delay in, has my order been, have been looking forward to, have not heard from you, have been looking forward to, look into the status of. So more than 2 weeks have passed since I ordered, must have been some delay. Please check your records. Received my cancelled check. Request that you, seems to be taking a long time, were expecting to receive. So these are the few phrases which you can use to to show your concern, right? Second point there was, provide sufficient information so that your reader can find your order. Give the date and tell exactly what you ordered. If necessary, this letter can function as a reorder document. So example sentences for step 2. I ordered the office supplies itemized below on this. So children, all these things we have discussed when we were reading those sample pamphlets. So I requested tickets for all of the Doe University home football games. I requested. The meaning is that I have not got it. I asked you to send the following items listed in your current catalog. I asked you, meaning you have not sent me. I ordered the self-instruction tapes you advertised in the September this issue of Springfield Businesswoman. So example phrases for step 2 are, account number is, I asked you to send me, customer number is, details I gave over the phone were, enclosed is a copy of the order, fax the order to you on, I had requested a. So these are the expressions which you can use in your letter to point out that you are providing sufficient information. Is that clear? Okay. So children, from here we discussed complain about delay in order. Okay. So these many would be enough for this day. Tomorrow we'll do more kinds of business letters on complaint. So business letter on complaint may be as many as a number which you can't even imagine. So tomorrow we'll continue with the same. And tomorrow will be your test of complete English syllabus of PT1. Be prepared for that, right? Anything you want to discuss? Supreet, yes. Your DP is such, or you want to ask something? Yes.